B2B companies that are really looking to leverage social media, whether they're just getting started or they've been at it already for a few years, I think the ultimate goal in what you're trying to do is, how do you help the business primarily? That's really what we do as marketers and communicators anyway. It's always about reaching and achieving business objectives. So number one, I think from a social standpoint, if you're getting started, figure out what those business needs are and those business objectives and how social can help you. It might be one resource that you really want to focus on. Maybe there's two or three, but you need to figure that out. Again, what are the business goals? And I think for companies that have already been doing it, much like we do, there's a constant relearning process and sitting back, talking about internally, are we still doing the right things? How can we adjust? What do we need to focus on? How do we change? Again, fitting within the brand story and the business needs, but that for me has always been kind of the primary focus of what we're doing on social is how do we help the business succeed? Big data, which everyone is talking about, is definitely here. We are all swimming in data, for whether it's web traffic, mobile traffic. There's a number of tools out there. We use a number of them. Every day I could go in real time, get reports. So I think there is certainly the danger of looking at too much data and trying to figure out what am I going to do with all these things. I think what's really important is trying to focus on actionable data. Again, what do you want to do with this project? What do you want to do with this platform? What's the focus from a business perspective, from a marketing perspective? It might be you simply are trying to drive more traffic from a certain region to something. Maybe it's that you're trying to connect more salespeople to other people via a platform like LinkedIn. If you already go in knowing what those things are, you can get rid of a lot of false data that you don't have to wade through, and you can focus on really what matters. I think the thing that we have learned is that, again, just like social evolves and the platforms evolve, what you're trying to get out of it and the data that you need is going to continue to evolve. Failure can be a good thing. Trying new things and experimenting them on social becomes a little bit easier because a lot of these tools are free. You can try new things and interesting things to see what works. Maybe it's organizing a piece of content some way differently. Maybe it's just trying something completely new. And I think the important thing is, even if you try something and it doesn't work, find out why. Ask yourself the important questions of, were we promoting it at the wrong time? Was it the wrong piece of content that was attached to it? Or was it just simply, it's just something our audience doesn't want? So you can learn a lot from those failings and apply them to the things that work and really focus again on the tools and the ideas and thoughts that you want to get across.